What is it that interests you about the coaching? And then how did you transition from the coaching then into, really sitting in the office and, but the numbers side of things and the running the leadership side of things?
Yeah, I think that's I've always had this sort of will to coach and want to coach since a young age. I remember doing my badges in Australia, and I was literally a kid on this course, and there are a bunch of like older guys on the course, and they're probably thinking like, what's this guy here for? But so I think in general, I knew that's what I wanted to do. I'd been interested in it, how you design sessions, that sort of thing. When I was in Portugal, I decided to open up an academy in Nashville, CPS Soccer Academy. We ran that for, I don't know, 9, 10 years up until probably this year. We sort of closed it. But in general, I'd come back every off season and run camps and clinics. Had the biggest camp in Tennessee, about 350 kids at camp was the highest one. And then we started to set up locations around Nashville. We had 5 locations prior to COVID. And basically, all I was trying to get at there was to provide an affordable avenue for children to learn the game, regardless of your skill. And we made sure that everyone had an opportunity. And then B, we had a thought out program. It wasn't just these kids were forking over money, and no one had a plan for them. And it was like, oh, I'll just figure it out when I get there with a bag of balls, right? So we grew that from just a public park to renting locations and all sorts. And we ended up having kids go through to youth national teams and to college and those sorts of things. So basically looking back at, when I was coming through, my mum could have used someone that was honest and pointed her in the right direction for coaching and something of quality. So that's kind of the void I wanted to fill there. And then I think once I was given the opportunity to do the sporting director role and having sort of run my businesses, deal with staff, making sort of strategic decisions and having to motivate people and then rosters and all these sorts of things, it kind of, it made sense that I could join the technical and the business front together. Been around enough clubs to know what I think would be the recipe to lead people in the right direction and get results. And I think it's just a way; it's not the way, right? But so far, it's worked, and it's a challenging role, and I enjoy that because you still get your football fix, but you also have your business piece you can wrestle with. And then results matter.